bunch of gamers, one channel, and tons of games. This must be Games and Me. Hey guys, welcome to the Review Club. This is episode 31. So yeah, we're recording this a little earlier than usual because we're planning to watch, this is a shameless plug, but Bruno this coming Sunday and hopefully get drunk. Well, I'm not, but the rest of these guys are. So let's start with you, Ted. So what have you been playing, dude?
I've been playing Blaze Blue and laughing at the DLC they just put out for it.
Wait, there's DLC already?
Yeah, let me save you the trouble looking. For 400 Microsoft points or $5, you can get 4 new color sets for each character.
Wow.
And those are color sets. They're not like alternate costumes.
Color swaps or color sets. I don't know. I wasn't thinking of the term. All I know is you can also, if you only want it, you can spend $2 and get it for only 4 of them. Look, I can't paint this turd anymore.
Nice.
But Blaze Blue and Magic on Xbox.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not going to be reviewing that today because CK is not here. Sad face. But Mark is. So what have you been playing?
Just getting more into King of Fighters 98. Trying to get through the non-English of the game and playing it.
The non-English, he says.
Mark, can I ask you who you're playing as in that game?
Just the Fatal Fury team.
You can select alternate versions of them by holding down the start button before you select them?
I'll try that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of characters have that, including Kyo, Terry, Andy, Robert, Joe, Rio. Look, just you'll be able to tell because their face will change.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I do remember seeing that. You can do that in the old King of Fighters 98s too, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You could pick EX versions of characters. I think they added a few EX versions in this game. I don't remember King had an EX. Did she? I don't remember. See, that's my brain.
All right, Chris. So what have you been playing?
Just the usual. Just the was it Phoenix Wright?
Mm-hmm.
And some Phantom Hourglass, and I just popped in a Killzone 2 today. So.
Oh, Killzone 2? What the heck possessed you to do that?
I just wanted to go back and play through it again. So
what are you gonna be? You're gonna be reviewing something today, though, right?
I just pick up some more trophies in it. That's what all I was trying to do.
Yeah, but you're gonna be reviewing something today, right?
Oh yeah. What the hell am I reviewing? Mad Dog McCree.
Wait, you don't know what you're reviewing?
I just said a Mad Dog McCree.
Okay, all right. Making sure. And we also have Vanessa. So what you've been playing?
I have been trying to finish Flower, Sun, and Rain. I've been playing it frantically. I wanted to get it done by this review club, but it's a lot longer than I thought. So I'm going to just be giving my first impressions of it.
All right, cool. And for this review club, I'm actually going to shelve my review of Devil Survivor because Magus wants to review that game. So today, and all week, I've been playing the Conduit, which I'm going to be reviewing in this episode. So, without any further ado, let's start off with Flower, Sun, and Rain. So, can you give us a little bit of an overview, like what the hell this game's all about anyway?
Okay, Flower, Sun, and Rain is about a guy, Mr. Mondo, who gets called to a resort island, and they tell him that he's there to find something, and the reason they hired him to find something is because his occupation is called a searcher, and when you get there, they say that you're actually there to find a bomb that has been placed on an airplane at the airport, and that the island is subject to terrorist attacks, and you have to find this bomb before it goes off, and then they show you to your room, and you wake up in the morning, and then the weirdest shit happens you'd ever believe.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
So I realized that Ted just actually bought this game. So do you have any curiosities about this game, dude?
Actually, I just rented it through GameFly. This is one of the games I'm not sure I want to buy yet, given the fact that there's a lot of mixed reviews. But it's from Suda51, and the last game I played from him that was screwed up was Killer 7. Playing through No More Heroes, that game's actually pretty straightforward. So in terms of screwed up games, does the game take place in sequential orders and there's a story that goes from beginning to end? Or are we doing some Memento bullshit here?
Okay, so I am probably about 1/3 of the way done with the game, and I heard that I'm almost at the point where some extremely crazy stuff happens, and which is hard to believe because some really crazy stuff has happened so far. And from what I've seen so far, it does seem like there is some kind of weird time thing going on. I haven't quite figured it out yet because the whole game is like one big puzzle, and so far it's being portrayed as sequential order, but some really strange stuff has been happening, and the main character keeps saying, oh, it's like time stands still here, I don't know what's going on. And in the guidebook for the hotel, the Flower, Sun and Rain Hotel, it says it's like time stands still here. So I'm like, ooh, I wonder if that's a message.
So it's like the island of Lost, where the island is in a temporal flux, where if you try to leave the island, the plane just crashes again.
The island's called Lost Pass Island.
There you go.
You mentioned the game was one giant puzzle. Is it like a giant puzzle, like Myst 2 Riven was a giant puzzle, or is everything around the island, or in Myst 2, everything around the island is clues to solve this one big puzzle? Is it
No.
kind of like, because in Myst 2, like you're trying to, it's either the animal puzzle or the power station puzzle. There's like, that's it in Myst 2. Everything's just one giant puzzle. So like that, where everything is just pieces of a larger puzzle.
You know what? I think maybe everything is contributing to the overall storyline, but not everything is contributing to an overall puzzle. This seems to be the kind of game where it really messes with your mind, and you have to think really hard and like outside the box and kind of academically to understand what the hell is going on. And this is mainly because, see, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but it's mainly because you basically go through a day in the life of this guy. You wake up in the morning and you are trying to get to the airport to find this bomb, but something always happens that prevents you from getting to the airport, and actually from getting out of the hotel in the first place. And always at the end, you pass out, and then you wake up the next morning and you're in the bed and the same stuff happens to you again. The people say the same things, and you go down and you solve another puzzle, and once you're done solving that puzzle, you pass out again, and then you wake up the next day and the same thing happens to you again. And I think I'm at the point where the main character is finally going to realize that something weird is going on. He doesn't seem to notice yet. And that's one interesting thing about this game is like the main character, he so far seems like kind of oblivious to everything that's going on. And I don't know if it's because I'm thinking really hard or what, but I seem to realize everything way before he realizes it, and he's very slowly realizing it. Like even the answers to the puzzles, I realize them, but he can't figure it out yet, so thus I have to go an extra step before I can solve the puzzle. It's just very strange.
You're describing a game that kind of sounds like Baroque. It sounds like, you do something and then you pass out and the world resets and it changes a little bit each time.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's resetting necessarily as far as the storyline goes, but as far as like visual and audio cues go, yeah, it is resetting. And as far as the puzzles go, every time you wake up and you meet somebody who is in need of your services, you're a searcher after all, you have to go through their little dilemma, figure out what's wrong with them, solve their problem, and that's when you pass out. And my problem with these puzzles at first was that I was figuring them out long before the main character could figure them out, and there's definitely a disjoint. And I tried to solve the puzzle. Like, I knew where to go, but it wouldn't allow me to go there until I talked to somebody. But I already knew the answer, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you really that stupid, main character?